So, welcome all to this space. Thank you for being here for this transmission in these powerful transformational times. This transmission is going to be an ancestral unburdening transmission, healing transmission to work with the ancestral lines. And I want to put a bit of context to this. In the I'm trained in trauma therapy, I understand it, and understanding what we call in this model legacy burdens that we carry from the ancestral line. And this is stored in our molecular memory, in our DNA, in our matter, in our bones, in our density. We cannot not carry it because we are our ancestors. And through this framework, there's work by Rupert Sheldrake that talks about the morphogenic field. We have a morphic resonance between a family line, an energetic resonance that carries this stuff. And science is proving this through epigenetics. When we do this healing, we heal the 7 generations who have come before us and the 7 generations who come in front of us. And most likely, because of our awareness, because of the now time, our ancestors didn't have the technology, the awareness, they were in forgetfulness, and they didn't have the tools, techniques, and technologies that we do now. So most likely, in your family line, you are still carrying the ancestral burdens. And this is not something you can do by talk therapy. This is an energetic shamanic process. And this is not the only way to do this. You can do this through breath work, getting into the nervous system and releasing this stuff. You can do it through deep shamanic journeying and using plant medicines. And you can do it through many other techniques as long as we're going deep within and releasing this stuff. But the framework I'm going to be doing and honouring it through today is through parts and understanding these burdens that the parts carry. And most likely some of these parts have carried these burdens from the ancestral line, and we have to let them know it's safe, that we can let this go now, that it's safe to let these burdens go from the past. You don't have to carry them anymore. And in this context, how we're going to go about doing this in this transmission. So for the framework of how I would do this within the therapeutic process, we're going to do it in a similar way, in an energetic way. We would find the burden, the physical burden in our body, where it's stored, and we would then invoke and invite the ancestors to be with us for healing in this space. And we would then see them, feel them, experience them in front of us, invite them into the healing space. You would see your father line and your mother's line, and then you would see that go back, or as far as it wants to. It will know that. They will know that. But see it going all the way back. And we can invoke and invite a healing space to come behind the line of ancestors. And this is what we're going to do in this transmission. What I will get you to do is to close your eyes and go inside. And then I will sing to you using soul language to invite the spirits into assisting to call in the ancestors. And then we will see them, you will see them in front of you once we've called that in, and you see and feel and experience them and invite that space, that healing space to come in. And then I'm going to be working with a 0 point field and the language of light and soul language. But first we will decree we're going to let go of this ancestral burden and it's safe to do that now. And then I will do some healing, quantum healing and lifting. And then I'm going to work with the shamanic drum and call in the songs, call in the love, beseeching and assist and help you release what it is. This will be divinely guided. You don't have to think about this, just be in the energy transmission with your intention to release the burden, what can be right now, what can be lifted, what can be released. And this is how we're going to do this. And we need to know and let the ancestors know it's safe for them now. We're doing this work and it's okay, and that we can move forward. So I hope this makes sense, making sense of sense that you can do this now. Being in this space, you're here because you have resonance with this. You're in the harmonic, and you know, this is an energetic experience of transmission. Whatever you feel coming through, if it's a memory, implicit memory, if there's something that's there, if there's memories that are coming up that it's not even of this time, if there's a feeling, if there's something stuck in the body, if anything comes up through this transmission, just breathe through it. Just breathe through it. And just let it go. No, it's okay. Whatever comes up, just let it go. It's you can let this go now. It's safe to do that. It's safe to do this. And what I would advise after this is to just be kind to yourself, to drink water, and to maybe do a little bit of journaling, and just to acknowledge it, and to know that you're doing this. You know, you are your ancestors, and you're doing it for them. So this special transmission as we step into new times, this is my pleasure, this is my joy. And I want to invite you now to close your eyes and go inside. Close your eyes, go inside. And I want to invite in your ancestors, for you to invite in your ancestors, to see them, your mother and father line, grandfather, grandmother, great grandfather, great grandmother, going all the way back, all that goes back. Feel them, experience that they're here in this space. Invite them in now. And then invoking, we call in a healing space to take away this burden, to be taken back to the light, to be lifted by the light. I'm invoking the light, the healing space behind them. So just being in this space now, as you invoke them in, I'm going to call in and sing to your ancestors and the spirits for assistance with this. And just go with it now, and then follow my lead. Saranayanayo Saranayanayo calling all that is to assist in this transmission. Hinayo, only beings of compassion. Andayo, Hiyo. Now we're going to be using the drum and intention. So as you feel and experience your ancestors in front of you now, speak out loud and decree this after me. I intend to release this ancestral burden to the light. It is safe to do this now. I am word through this intention. I am word. I am word. Hinayo Handoyo It's safe to release this now. It's okay. Allow it to be lifted. Allow it to be healed from your DNA, from your bones, from your molecular memory. Allow you to release this now. Hindayo. Hio. Hindayanayo Hinayo Hinaye Hanahe Hinayo Shantorona Hanturuna Santaya He Unto Hina Hina Hiye Hendo Sahina Hiya Santa Hiana Yana Yana Ya Sinta Hiyo Hinta Ya Heyo Heyo Hanturuna Santo Sinta Sinta Hiana Hiya Hiyunturuna Hiana Hina Hanturo Ndahia Hiyo Hantaya Hinahia Hinahiyo Hindahiyo Santa Caranaya Hiyo 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 Shantu Kurantaya Hintakarastakia Natakaro Huyatiatu Hiyanto Sintakia santo shunduru shantu satakara natikiyu Handaya Shanto Kuru Shanto Kuru Shantahiya Hintahiyu Hiyu 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 Karanaki Karuku Isantara Nakia Santuku Baranata Kara Sitikiatu Isantukura Tikina Karuna Tukuna Santayatia Karatikina Tukura Tanasia Santuru Hina allowing your ancestors to know that it's okay, that you are aware, you're remembering that it's safe. Enta karakunta karana hea sokatokoya natia satakia takana. Anta kura santa kia santa kurupa. Ihi nantu runai santia hiyo. Saktiyo Intayo Santa Hiya Hiya Ina Hiya Naya No Unta karano te kese katakarana te eta kina kotorona te kite kara te ko sukotorana sakata aya sakate anokoro ko ora na te kite ataki isikitara na te kora tiki sikatakata ina satakite ina te kora na sa ataki ina kopa anta karanati ata isiti iti kina karomati kishina ta korunda ina kopanta ya sakiato. Blessings to your ancestors, blessings. You are your ancestors. Karanata, blessings for them. Blessings for them. Takanakaranatakhi hasiti. Anta koronota kushikana koronotaki sikita. They can rest in peace now. That little bit more. Karanatakina hanta koran in these times of transformation. Karanatako. Antakanakasikita anataka. We honor the ancestors. Unakaronotako. Inahanta koron. Shataka asita tarati te kunatara. Isite kinakaroba. Iantu santa hia hia hiu. Inna he shantoro sanae sonara hinayo 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 hinaya hinayo hinaya naya heyo yo. Thanking your ancestors for bringing you to this space to receive what it is you needed to let go of in this space. It is so, it is done. And now it is so that you ended this. Whatever this was, you let this go, freeing yourself up to be more of who you are. Blessings to you on your journey. Great soul, divine light, divine being. You are supported and you are loved. And after us, if you speak this into reality, I know who I am in truth. I know what I am in truth. I know how I serve in truth. I am free. I am free. I am free. And yes, you are. You have the right to be who you are, as you are. You have the right to be exactly as you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Karanoto. Allow yourselves to still be here present. Whatever it was for you, just know that you're a little bit lighter now. Allow yourselves to be present with whatever came up for you. After this transmission, allow yourself to be restful, grounded, to drink some water, to maybe journal, to honor yourself, to honor your ancestors, to be kind to yourself. And if you like this transmission and you like this style of transformation, liberational work, then if you want to follow me in my group, Heart Stargate, or in my YouTube channel, you're welcome. It'd be great to have you in there, to be in this space to receive, because this is my joy and what I love to do. So thanking you for being here, and thank you, thank you, thank you. And I honor you. I see you. I remember you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you.